Big Brother Australia Season 16, Episode 16, and at the moment I am not too happy. That might change tomorrow, or it might change depending on if anybody wants to fill me in the comments. The BB hotel staff have had enough. The guests are being arseholes, particularly 3 of them, and they're like, this is an absolute waste. We're doing this for a luxury shopping budget and they're wasting so much food. Like, it's just, they're about to snap. So, in the first day of the task, Coco stole some coffee and took it into the staff quarters and was drinking it with Bruce. And I said, where's the punishment for that? Right, not only were they breaking a rule, but she went in and blatantly says to Big Brother, oh, I stole some coffee, you know. Like, and I'm thinking, where's the punishment? So Ed is on the absolute verge, right? He's like, I can't take this anymore. How long is this task? How long is this task? Coco wants to know how long the task is, and Big Brother's just like, it's over when Big Brother says it's over. So Ed says, like, how long more has this got to go? And Big Brother just opened the door. I was like... So Bruce and Holly have had enough. They're starving, they need their coffee, they're sick of being treated like crap, and they eat the guests' food. And everybody thinks, oh my god, that's the task over now because they've broke the rules and they've ate the guest food. So Colin went into the diary room and he says, can I go and explain this now? I feel bad. And Big Brother says, no, the task isn't to do with the staff, it's to do with the guests being guests from hell. But they're still breaking the rules. They're not supposed to eat the guests' food. So where the fuck's the punishment? Now, I have been trying to get people to watch Big Brother Australia since the dawn of time, okay? I've watched every single season. And even though people didn't really like the last seasons where it was pre-recorded, my favourite thing about that was how evil Big Brother was. If you broke a rule, you knew that shit was coming. This Big Brother is lacking so much in that, and it's really annoying me. Because thanks to them putting this on YouTube, it allows so many more people to see it and to see how amazing Big Brother Australia is. But where the fuck's the punishments? And I understand that the punishment might come tomorrow, but for now I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? Bruce was saying, well, if we get punished and if we get locked into a room with no food for 4 days, at least we've ate. And Alana says, well, this is a group thing, like if you get punished, we all get punished. How do we know this? Nobody has told us the rules. Nobody's told us when they get punished. Is it even fucking going to be a punishment? There better be. When Bruce and Holly were in the diary room and they were getting ready to quit, Big Brother said, you wanted to be on Big Brother. This is Big Brother. And I wonder, what do these people expect, to be honest with you? Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't snap in the Big Brother house, right? I always say I wouldn't break any rules or whatever. I am not saying I wouldn't snap. But what the fuck do they expect? I'm still not over the aeroplane task in Big Brother UK, where it was going to be 2 hours max and they couldn't even do that. Now, this task was hard because they feel like they've been treated like shit off their friends, right? I wouldn't mind showering in cold water. I don't drink coffee, and I can eat oats with water as long as it's got salt. But I suppose if I had to go without salt, I'm in Big Brother. At least I'm not on slop. Aye, okay, the sleeping situation is crap. As we know, other Big Brothers have had haves and have-nots, and they've literally had to sleep on beds that have got spikes on them. And I know it's not Big Brother USA or Canada, right? But you've got to expect that some of these aspects are going to be put into different Big Brothers at some point. Edward is fucking, he's just like, I've had enough, man. He's entertaining the guests and he walks in and Connor's just dropping his shit all over the floor, dropping his cutlery, dropping his towels, and they're just like, he is a fucking dick. Coco isn't happy with Bruce because he is annoyed, right, clearly, and she thinks he's being quite aggressive. Now, in his defence, I don't feel like he was being aggressive towards her, but she was saying, I'm here for my kids. We don't know what this punishment could be. We could get no food for days. We could literally be locked away. We don't know what's going to happen. And I don't really think that Bruce was in the wrong to a certain degree, but I just really want them to be punished for rule breaking. And now Coco is like, oh, I feel silly because I liked him and I've liked people like this before. It's like a pattern. And she's obviously thinking, oh, he's like an aggressive guy. But I mean, he's never going to be in that situation outside, hopefully. So Holly was on the rant to Colin and Bruce, and she was saying, we don't have any food, we don't have any coffee, we've got cold showers. I mean, this girl has definitely 100% got a coffee addiction. She might want to look into that. And she says, oh, Colin doesn't care. So they end up getting into this massive argument. Bruce just walks away. He's like, fuck this, right? Fuck this. So he says, go and make up with Colin. And she goes over to him to give him a hug. And then he's saying to her, it's Big Brother, use your head. As in, it's designed to make you freak out like this. It's designed to send you crazy. And then she's going, I don't need to be told to use my head. I don't need to stand here and be shouted at. Who's the one shouting? Edward says to Holly, you and Colin need to call things off. It's not good for any of your mental health. He is head over heels in love with you. And when you get out of here, you're not going to get married. He's 21 and you're 31, which I didn't even realise the age gap, right? But he's right. Emily is absolutely fucking struggling. You can see the pain on her face. I genuinely think that she's struggling being a guest from hell just as much as the staff are struggling. Her trying to be a guest from hell is like the worst thing that could have happened to her. I genuinely think that she would rather be staff at this point. Now, personally, I think that Colin has taken things too far. The staff have been moaning on lives that Connor was taking things too far and that Vinny's been a dick as well. But to be fair, that was the task, and it is quite possible that without them, they might not even pass. I know that Alana and Abiola and that have been doing some stuff, but not really. When I got up this morning, it was the results of the challenge, and it was telling you how much money they get and all that. But I didn't hear them mention anything about a rule break or punishments or anything, so I'm thinking that maybe Big Brother's just let this go, and I really hope he hasn't. Because I've got so many people watching Big Brother Australia this year, they'll be thinking, what the fuck is she talking about? Big Brother's not doing anything. Like, he's not even pulled out of jail like the way Big Brother UK would. He's not done anything at all. Maybe I'll make them do face-to-face noms or something. I don't know. There needs to be a punishment. And I don't think it should be for the whole house. I think it should only be for Coco, Bruce and Holly. If you want to count Coco stealing the coffee and taking it into the staff room to start off with, which I do. But you can let me know what you think in the comments. And if you've been catching the lives and you know that there's been a punishment, please, you don't have to tell me what it is. You don't have to tell me who gets one. Just let me know in the comments, please. There's a punishment. And I'll be like, yes. That'll give me something to look forward to tomorrow. But let me know what you thought of this episode, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye!